Hello guys, this is Cookie and we are back for part 4 of our speedrun Spain on Deity. Let's get right back to it. Alright, so we don't want this guy declaring war with us, right? And he has the most soldiers. So here's the plan. We're gonna go on a defensive pact with our friendly city-states. Alright. And then we'll be selling. I think it's safe to sell these warriors because I won't be upgrading them anyway. Let's put this composite crossbows over to Madrid. So once we get printing press, we're gonna hard build the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and once we have finished it, we'll produce a great engineer, and we will use that great engineer to complete the Sistine Chapel. So why are we building Sistine Chapel? That is because we are generating a small amount of culture. Well, it's not bad, but it's not terribly good either. And the thing is, we are not playing as Poland. And since we are not playing as Poland, we need more culture to make sure that we can complete rationalism, that we can get to spaceship procurement for the freedom ideology, and maybe we can get to mercantilism and commerce, so we can get the Big Ben and we can purchase the spaceship parts much cheaper. Alright, so let us let us end the turn, I guess. Do we have anything else that we need to do? I believe not. So we'll place this guy here, just so we can take advantage of the science. So let's end the turn. We're not giving him border access, obviously. Seville has grown. Now he's putting the university instead. This guy in the workshop. Send this guy there. Fortify him. Right, start the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And then we'll go banking, then acoustics, then straight to architecture and to scientific theory. Set it right with Cordoba. And I think a trade route to Seville would work. We want to keep on growing our cities as much as we can. So I'm gonna build a garden now because I want to increase my great person generation chance.
मेरे दोस्त, क्या इस इंतजाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
Of course, we'll take it 7 per turn. So we got 6 iron, of which we'll sell everything.
हम सहमत हैं.
Melima.
Wederom gegroet. Uitstekend.
Alright, finish this farm. Put this guy to work in here. Maybe we don't need work in this style. Instead, focus on growth. Growth is very important if you're aiming for a science victory, because your science is directly affected by how many people you have in your cities. Alright then, let's bring this missionary to Singapore. If he wants our religion, we can surely give him that.
मेरे
Wonderful.
เราพ่อของเราแข่งกษัตริย์แห่งส
Then
ยาม
trade
นับเป็นเกียรติ
embassies.
อย่างยิ่งที่ท่านเดิ
I'm
น
gonna
ทาง
be
เยี่ยม
friends
เยียน
with him. So they've given us a knight, which means it's time to sell this horseman. We're at 15 happiness. I think let's go for another caravan. We can probably, because I'm gonna get banking in a turn. Maybe I should go artist guild instead, so we can get great scientists, because we need them. Right, So how is this border gonna grow? One turn until border grow. So we'll start building farms along this area. Oh no. It didn't grow towards here. That's unfortunate. So we'll just place it back on Madrid. Start making farms here. I'll finish the farm here first before improving that resource. Actually, we'll just send this guy instead. Put him to sleep. This guy isn't upgraded at all, so let's just do that. Fortify this guy.
Wederom gegroet.
So I'm no longer ally of Vilnius, but that's fine. It's alright. Just have to keep on focusing on growing our cities. This is useless.
جيت وانا كل امل باش نوصلوا
Alright.
لاتفاق.
If you want 3 gold, I'll give you 3 gold.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal in.
Wonderful.
Sta offerta.
Seems like
Wederom gegroet.
Morocco isn't interested in fighting us anymore, which is great. Very good thing to happen to us. I think I'll go caravan next. Put this guy to sleep. Start constructing those things. Seville has grown. Let's put him in the Riders Guild. Cordoba has grown. Again, as I said, we want to make sure that we are increasing our population as much as we can. And I mean, Ardus Guild isn't that high of a priority, so I don't mind losing out a few turns towards building that thing, as long as we can make sure that we are growing our cities as fast as we could. Yes. Alright, so we'll be building a garden next. As I said, we want to increase our great person generation rate more than anything else, because we will need all the great scientists that we can get our hands on. Improve the style. Alright. Do I need this great prophet? Because if I don't, I could just buy a missionary instead and save up on the money. How much fate? So I have 1.2k. If I buy profit, I'll probably put him on this iron tile, maybe. I guess that's fine. Alright, I guess it's fine. Let's just... We can use the extra fate. So let's see. If we use this great profit, if we bought a missionary, we'll be saving 900 faith. So that's 900 faith. And I basically have around 70 turns left to realistically use the religion, and they yield 6 tiles per turn, so that's 6 times 70, which means it's nowhere near enough. So I guess we'll just go for a missionary instead. Because I definitely hope that I don't regret that decision though. I'm gonna convert Morocco back over to our side. I hope that I've made the right decision in this case. Let's build this. And we can build this. Dirt is grown. Just keep on placing people on food. Alright, so this is a dead end. So maybe through here. Spread the fate at Casablanca. Of course, we're not gonna accept that. Need more than that. So we've got quite a lot of gold. 1.6k, which I think we could use to buy the windmill once we unlock the technology.
Sta offerta non sarà valida.
Let's do this. Oh, wonderful.
Herzogin zu Österreich heißt Eure Eminenz willkommen. Bringen wir es hinter uns.
Don't need the embassies for now. So I'm down to 6 happiness. Not good. Not good. But we can always buy out one of the city-states. Okay. Yeah, you can spend like 50 gold. Don't mind that. Maybe for this guys as well. Just to increase our happiness. Because you get extra science from the happiness and you get a faster golden age. Which is important for us. Great writer. So we're gonna propose World's Fair. Let's propose another research agreement. Wonderful. And
मैं आपकी शांति
let's put him on I'll explore for now. Right. Alright. Convert them back to Buddhism. And I think I'll spread the fate over to Manila. Just to make sure
Ik geloof dat ik iets
that
heb
we
wat
can
u
keep
enig
our
belang zal
religions
inboezemen.
dominant in the area. Because again, we're making a lot of money from tithe.
Rauw, tamam.
We're generating 51 gold. That's a third of our income. So we're gonna go Sistine Chapel. Oh no. He ended up buying the great person anyway. I didn't notice that. That's pretty bad. So I'm gonna get a great engineer instead, which we're gonna use to instantly finish this building. And then we're gonna build, I think it's fine to delay the porcelain tower for a bit. Instead, focus on the national epic. Still have 20 turns, 24 turns.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ
Alright, wonderful. So you've got 3 research agreements going on right now. It's not the ideal, because you want as many as possible, but it will do for now.
Wederom
I don't
gegroet.
have enough money. And I could always trade.
Wederom gegroet.
I could always like give them 50 gold.
Ik geloof
Let's
dat ik
say
iets
give
heb wat
them
u enig
60
belang zal
gold.
inboezemen.
Or what about 70 gold for 3 gold per turn, I think.
Heel goed.
Huh. Did he actually just give free gold?
Ik moet weigeren.
I mean 2 gold.
Heel goed.
Research agreement. Alright. How much are we giving him?
Gegroet.
Gold per turn.
Gaat
I think I might have to reload.
wederom gegroet.
I gave them 70 gold per turn, so I have to reload. That was a huge mistake. So first off, you want to build the Sistine Chapel. the Forbidden Palace. But we want to use a great engineer, buy out the thing. It's 30 turns, that's too long. Maybe we can build the porcelain tower here instead. And then I think we'll put him on that tile. Let's get another research
शांति की कामना करता
agreement with Gandhi, and
Wederom gegroet.
we'll give him
Gaat uw gang.
70 gold for 2. What about 65? Will you take that?
Ik moet
70 then.
weigeren.
So, alright. So we now have 4 research agreements going for us, which is great. And we've been able to raise our happiness back to decent levels, thankfully. Let's put him on that for now. Alright, so we were able to get 2 wonders, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa basically gave us 1 for free. Put one guy here, move this guy to making more population. Cordoba's grown. Toledo has grown.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ
Sir wants the Taj Mahal, but that's gonna take us 20 turns. It's a bit too long. I think that's too long. I don't want to be stuck making a wonder for 20 turns. Block this guy here. Reassign the style. Let's work on this. Reassign one guy. We are very much benefiting because we are benefiting now from putting our population to specialist slots, so I think it's good for us to put more people at specialist slots because of this thing, rationalism. Now let's grow Barcelona instead. What we don't have. Yeah, let's just use this style instead. So Hanoi wants a trade route. Let's put fulfill that request.
Sta offerta non
Alright,
sarà
great.
valida per tanto tempo.
You could probably get a research agreement with Venice as well. Nice. I think one of the city-states wanted us to see. Yep, they wanted us to discover a natural wonder. Great for us.
Salute.
Doesn't have enough gold. We'll wait one more turn. So I'm making the gold theater instead of the Taj Mahal because I want the Great Rider. And Great Riders, from what I know, they don't affect the counter for the Great Prophet, Great Merchant, Great Engineers, and Great Scientists. They affect other great musicians and great artists and great writers. So even if the free, which is not really free because they move back the counter for the great artist, writer, and musician, it won't affect our generation for the great scientists, which is the most important thing. So this is gonna expand in 3 turns. We can definitely make use of more happiness to boost our science output. We'll move him over to this tile and create a farm there.
Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto tempo. In seguito.
I'm not opening my borders. Alright, let's make a defensive pact.
Salute.
Alright, he
Sta
wants 3
offerta non
gold.
sarà.
Give him that, I guess. Maybe we can go? The Taj Mahal? I think we can. So, 4 of my cities are... Nah, let's not go for Taj Mahal, since we're gonna get scientific theory in a few turns. It's just gonna be a waste. So instead, maybe another caravan or maybe another worker. Another worker seems like a good idea, because we need to develop. I think we need more people working on different tiles. Yeah, let's go for a worker. I want to go caravan, but the thing is, even if I go caravan, I want to establish sea routes. Maybe we'll go caravan instead. Let's wait 2 more turns.
جيت وانا
Geloof
We're not gonna open our borders, of course. We can open it on the late game. For gold, of course. A small fee of gold, we will open our borders, but for now, let's generate more science and more gold for us. Once I'm done building the farm, I will reassign this guy. Reassign this bank guy to this farm tile. Maybe we can assign him there. Put this guy to sleep. Wait one more turn.
Ik geloof dat ik iets...
That's fine. I can agree to that. And we'll get a Wheel of the King Day on 3 of our cities. Of course, we're not gonna open our borders. So we have 5. So we now have 5 research agreements going, which is wonderful. So we'll be making another farm here to generate more stuff for us, and another farm tile there. Establish a route, I think. So what do you want? They want us to build the Taj Mahal, which I'm not building, unfortunately. I think I might send this guy to Barcelona. So I'm basically running all my trade routes internally right now, except the Cordoba trade route to Hanoi. Wonderful. We have recruited another spy, which we are gonna use to... Let's look at... So Prague is becoming one of our friends, so let's take Bratislava. To Bratislava. Because we definitely want the cultural city-states to be on our side, because they provide us the best benefits that we could possibly get. Make a farm here. Alright, so another cultural city-state, which we can definitely use. Time to build public schools. Buy out public schools. Put these guys here. Make sure that our public schools are manned with specialists. So I'm just gonna buy out the public school. I think we can do it like this. Don't have to rush build that wonder. I remember that we'll discover aluminum on this tile, so I'll start chopping. It's a forest tile, which will contribute to the production, but I don't think I would be using this tile at all. So on the next turn, we'll put him there.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb.
To get more food for our cities. This guy here. Sell the iron again.
Wederom gegroet. Heel goed.
I think we'll build the bank. Actually, no, let's build a national electric after that. And then we can build the ironworks after. think we'll build another farm in this style. Then since this guy's done, we'll build another thing there. Maybe we can do it like this. How much will it affect? Not a lot, actually. I'm gonna buy out the public school here. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to buy out the windmills because I spent it on the workshops. Put this guy here. So he spent a lot of money on another wave of... Oh, they all died. Interesting. So, alright, we'll send this trebuchet there and this Wacha here to replace the pikes. Sell this. Nah, they're free upkeep if they're garrisoned in the city, so that's fine. We'll sell it later instead. Put this guy in a workshop. So I think I'll buy out the public school here in 2 turns. Bratislava's new ally.
สวัสดี เราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้งสองฝ่าย
Make the election. The city has grown again. It's insane how much food I'm getting from these 2 resources and the fishes. Here or here? I think we'll put it here instead. We need the observatory after that. We need 1 more turn. Sell this unit, place this unit here. Cut this tree down so we can provide production over to Toledo. So they've been trying to convert Vilnius, it seems, this Venetian priests. I think they would lose out to my religious pressure though. So we'll go this way now. Humanism and then free thought. Watch us, put them on standby. Then sell these catapults. Put the better ones there. We need the science though, so we'll wait. Budapest wants Buddhism. They want Buddhism, huh? Can always buy another missionary, I guess, but I'm not really sure whether we'll do that. Samarkand wants culture. Just so happened that we're generating a decent amount of culture. They want us to build the Taj Mahal, which unfortunately I don't think we could. Heading over to a public school. Click next turn. See? There's no way we could make it in time for Taj Mahal. Take off these two. Start producing science. Start cutting down this tree. And let's see. Let's convert that tile. Oh, it was this tile. And one more turn before it grows. You can wait. How many turns do we have left? 22 turns. I guess that would mean that we'd probably lose Vilnius as an ally. But it's fine, I'm gonna put a mine there. Maybe a food would work. Let's see. Because they're mostly working on the good tiles. Oh, we should have gotten one guy working on here. Let's skip that. Get him here. Oh, never mind, there's another guy there. So we don't have to. Because we've got 6 workers. And we'll move this guy here. Put him to sleep. And start constructing a mine. And then of course we'll move people like this, because that is much more efficient. We want, let's see, doesn't really matter, see, it's still 9 turns, so we'll just do it like that. I think I'm gonna buy out the public school here though. Tree science. I think we should send him to Barcelona.
मेरे दोस्त
Alright, defensive backs are fine. So we're making 105 per turn. It's not bad. Maybe we'll take him off for now. Oh. So we need food. In Cordoba, to say the least. And 6 turns. Alright, 6 turns to finish the research agreement with Morocco, and 5 turns for the porcelain tower. Everything's under control. We'll make a farm tile here. Send the trading caravans around. I think should feed Cordoba instead, and this one should go to Seville. So we've got more than a few city-states that want us to get incense. 1, 2, and 3. So who has incense? Theodora has. What do you want for this? So she wants 3 luxury resources for this. Alright, let's think about this. Alright, so Vilnius will give us wine for the incense, right? So we can trade away our wine. Singapore will give us jewelry and pearls. I think we can do this. Let's go. Let's do this. Incense, gold, furs, and wine. I'll take that.
मेरे दोस्त क्या इस इंतजाम สวัสดีเราเชื่อว่า
We'll
นี่
give
เป็น
them
ข้อเสนอ
3
ที่ทำ
per turn. Alright. Wonderful. So we've connected incense for quite a few nations, and we were able to trigger Will of the King Day. That's a huge win for us. Then we'll construct a farm there. Wheel of the King Day is really important as it boosts our growth rate, and as I said, growth is everything on the science game. We kinda want this tile. We can work one. No, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we can't work on that tile, unfortunately. Cordoba is not generating. So we'll start a golden age in a turn, and in 2 turns, we might be able to pull this off.
Of dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal.
Can't give them open borders, obviously.
मेरे दोस्त क्या इस इंतजाम में आपकी
Alright, let's get their marble. I'm willing to pay 7 gold for that.
बहुत
No, we don't want that. What about 50?
नहीं
So he wants 9. Alright, I'll take the risk. Just so I could get the Will of the King Day. Madrid is grown again. Once we're done with the bank, we'll reassign more people there. Wait, what? I didn't want to build a trading outpost. But then I guess we could use it for later. Never mind. So Iron to Gandhi has ended.
मैं आपकी शांति की
Just have to sell more.
ठीक है
Sell all that to him. So I think we could buy out the public school now. Reassign the guy from the workshop to the public school. I think we can take... Nah, never mind. We need the production. Put him to sleep. So we now have 2 great writers. Total of 3. If we manage to get we'll get a total of 3 if we manage to get the World's Fair, which will allow us to ally with more city-states So we'll probably be allies with Budapest again. Gonna work on this tile. Then this guy can put this guy to sleep. Move this guy here to work on that tile next. 6 turns before growth. 4 turns. What else can we work on? So we'll be moving this guy here. Alright, we should have radio. Wonderful. Modern era. Then we're gonna get over to fertilizer. Actually, or enter the modern era, whichever comes first. And we've entered the modern era, right? So we can skip this and go industrialization, I think, before going replaceable parts, because we're still building a lot of things. And we'll be building hydro plants first before we start building the factories. So I think going that way would be more beneficial for us right now. Tomatoes grown. We've got another spy recruited, which of course we will send over towards Kizil. And we are at turn 147. So I'll just take a quick break and I'll be back in a moment. Building anything before we